Hello, everyone. Once again, we're here. This in this opportunity, we are blessed to have our people, our people. And when I say people, I mean it. From LA, from CDU, which is our second family, because those are people that have gone through the same struggles that we've gone through, and they have decided to join our mission as well, and to bless the people here in this community. Today we are in Batey Brador. We're close to the mountains, and we're gonna have a little conversation with Doctora Lejeune Lockett, Yolanda, like my mother. Lejeune Lockett. So welcome to Dominican Republic one more time.
Thank you, Sandy.
So what brings you here?
Okay. So first of all, sending greetings or bringing greetings from Charles Rogers University of Medicine and Science, based in Los Angeles, California. I'm the Director of International Affairs, and what brings me here is that we have a group of students. We're a group of 9 people from our university.
I was gonna ask for the people.
Yeah.
What is Charles Drew? What is the vision of Charles Drew? Why to join Light a Candle? I think it would be good for the people to know.
Sure. So Charles Drew is based in South Central Los Angeles in the Compton Watts area. We're based in the community, and we train our students that are all studying health professions to serve underserved communities, and that's our mission. So coming to Light a Candle Foundation and working here with you at Dominican Republic gives us an opportunity for our students to have a real experience on the ground doing just that. So you'll hear the students talk about how they're getting to practice what they're learning. So, learning how to work with underserved communities like we're doing here in the Bateys, understanding their needs, understanding what causes these healthcare problems just from a larger systemic, point of view. So this is why we're here, is just to get some hands-on experience so that when they finish with this experience, they can go back, continue studying, be motivated to maintain that commitment of serving underserved communities.
We've taken the decision because I talk a lot about Light a Candle, and it's me talking about what we do, and I think we've shifted to let the people know and share the experience of coming in a trip like that, and what is the impact of these kind of work that you guys are doing in your life. I wanna know what is that you guys have felt, what have been your experience on coming here.
Yeah. So, it's on so many different levels. For example, last night when we were talking over dinner with the students, right? They are starting to make connections to what we're experiencing in the United States. For example, issues of migration, issues of not having health care that's accessible to everyone, language barriers, all of those things are very similar to what we're experiencing in the United States. So they're studying it, and now they get to see it, and they're comparing it to what they're also experiencing at home. And that's kind of what we call experiential learning and what we call transformative learning. So they go back really changed. Like, for example, we have some students that are there with a stethoscope around their neck, and they're sitting next to one of the Light a Candle Foundation doctors, and they're seeing what the doctor's doing, and they're getting to observe and to shadow. And I've heard them say, now I can see myself as a doctor. I mean, that is powerful. That's life-changing, because the road that these students are studying is a long one, right? To get to that final end of the nurse, the doctor, the researcher. So this kind of trip is motivating. It makes them feel like, oh yes, I can do this, and kind of reminding them of their goals. So your staff, because you're so committed to working with the communities the way you do, and it's so authentic, this is what you do whether we're here or not, that's what the students are benefiting from. Because they always say that your doctors work with so much passion, right? Mm-hmm. And your pharmacists work with so much passion, and that is contagious too. So the students just feel that and are excited.
So another question that I had, I think you responded some of it,
Yeah.
but why would you encourage anybody from CDU? Because sometimes it's a challenge to try to explain in words until they leave it. Because what has happened, like the different teams that have come here, they once they come, they want to keep coming. But to others that are new, that have never done this before, would you send a message to those like that will see it from CDU, that will see this video, whether today or tomorrow or in a month and a year? I like I like them to see, but for you to tell them, what a trip like that could do to their life. Because I've heard a ton of testimonies. Like I've seen CDU students cry because, again, sometimes you guys are there and you're living your situation, but when you come out to the world and you experience, and even if you're lacking of things in the United States, but still you're doing well, and you see
Right.
that you could do more also to help others. I think there's a lot of things that could be said, but I want to hear it in your words.
Yeah. So that's a really good point. Another thing that I see what our students come with, which is common in the United States. So the type of students that we have the privilege of teaching at Charles Drew are what we consider students of color, right? Students that come from like minority, backgrounds and underserved communities themselves. So they get a sense of being like they are underserved and not as privileged. So coming here, it's a totally different reality because they're starting to see their privilege. Like the privilege to be able to come here, the privilege to be able to study what they want, the privilege to be able to, have a job when they finish, the privilege to be able to have a house and their own bedroom and a car and all of these things that when they come here, they're seeing a very different type of lifestyle. And I think that privilege is also what's motivating, and it touches them that's where you see the emotion, like, oh my goodness, right? I think that is part of that transformative, learning, because they're seeing themselves on the other side.
The other side.
Yeah, and that is life-changing. So they go back actually feeling more empowered. The other thing that I would want to say is that this trip is available for students, for faculty, for staff, alumni, and friends. So
Wow.
We have one student who's here with her mother, and that is wonderful for the student to be learning side by side with their mom, and the mom to be able to learning with this child, and just reinforcing all of that is wonderful. The other thing with faculty that come and staff, we are all engaging with students all the time, every day. So coming on this trip, I've seen it too. They are understanding what we do here, and they're able to see the transformation in our students. So they go back also encouraging other students to come. I would like to see, because for our university, this is under the CDU Advantage, and so we have 5 pillars, and one of them is global international experience. So this is one of the intentional offerings of our university for students to have this global international experience right here in the Dominican Republic with Light a Candle Foundation. So ideally, one day this should be, if not a requirement, almost, something that every student does before they graduate from CDU, because it absolutely makes a difference, whether they're studying medicine, biomedical sciences,
PA, nursing.
Exactly, right?
Ragtag, that's what I was gonna say, ragtag.
Yeah,
So,
so that's the goal.
yeah, I have to say that one thing that I've learned in life is like we always can do something.
Yeah,
And I think we are living in a world that all we hear is war.
yeah,
And where people are killing each other, nations are fighting for whether oil or land. And one thing that you can never replace or get back is a life.
yes,
There's a lot of people out in the world struggling. Like we are here in a batey. A batey is those communities that are isolated in places. All you see in our background is green, sugarcane, the mountains, and the lacking of electricity, water, food. Right now, they're living in the same situation that some of the people in U.S. with the immigration situation are. So those are people that need our love, people that need our care. And there's always something that you could do, whether you feel that you are a minority, that you don't have much, you know, sacrificing a Subway, which is $11, $12. I don't know how much is in LA, or probably a little bit more expensive.
Starbucks, right?
Or Starbucks.
Yeah.
And you say, I'm gonna donate one Starbucks a month, you can make a difference. Our organization, you know, vision is to change the life of people, to hope, to give opportunity and hope to those that are in need, because that was the situation that myself was in, and that I was given the opportunity to do something for the people in need because I was in that situation. So I'm trying to do the same thing. And, you know, having CDU with us was perfect because we're working with people that have gone, or their family or their relative have gone through the same situation. People that want to do better, and they're coming to CDU because they want a degree, they want to do better, and they want to go back and help. I know there's a ton of you in CDU, and I encourage you to, you know, go to Lejeune office, to this, and try to find out when is the next trip. I want to do that. I want to donate. I have clothing, you know, your Student Pro clothing, and there, you know, you guys are doing much more than all, you know, going and get a degree. You're putting the love in action, and we appreciate that. And I think those that are there that you were not able to attend to this trip, we invite you to come to the next one. If you can't, you know, send your donation, donate. There's a website, lightacandledr.org. You can go in there, donate. You can give $10 and make it recurring. I'm gonna donate $10 monthly, and I'm gonna change the life of someone. I'm gonna do $15. I'm gonna do $20. And you know, by giving, you're gonna experience also what is to help others that was in the same situation that you were. Or you've never been in that situation, but you wanna help another one in the world. Instead of just putting your money for war and for killing people, you put in the money to save and provide love and provide hope through your actions. So we encourage you to come, and we encourage you to go to CDU. CDU is an excellent university where, you know, you're not only getting a degree, but you're also getting to know the word and to love, to learn how to give and love. And that's a perfect place to go, because they're not thinking only in Canton and LA, South LA, however, they're just thinking about the world. They want to do an impact, not only in the neighborhood around them, but also internationally in different countries. In this case, it's Dominican Republic for the Haitian people, Haitian refugees that are living in the different sugarcane community. And I want to thank you, Lejeune, because I think you've taken this, I won't call it risk, but it's a task. It was a challenge, the challenge of doing something different for CDU. And I hope that CDU sees, you know, that you've taken a challenge to take a group of students. It's not easy, you know, under your responsibility to go out to another country and do the kind of work that you guys are doing. You will see videos. I think we were doing video before, but we're gonna do more videos so you can see, you know, how your students, your people there are impacting the world. They're helping they're working with our faculties, with our doctors. They're learning, they're providing love, care, and the people are enjoying. Also living with medicine, but clothing. And this is something different that we're doing, and I really appreciate it. So
you're welcome.
Lejeune, you have something to say?
Yeah. I do have something to say. So Sandy, what you're talking about is compassion. And compassion is actually one of the leadership skills that our university teaches our students. It's, you know, it's part of the vision, the mission. So compassion. So compassion, you're seeing that with the students that have come and how they're working so hard every day in the battes and really working hard to learn. but you're also seeing compassion in the 400 pounds of donated clothing that we brought here, donated clothing and vitamins. So I just want to also just give thanks to those who donated for us to, for those donations that we brought here. We are going to be coming, we come twice a year. So the next opportunity will be in winter break. So that'll be in January, then again in spring break this time. But in the meantime, something that Sandy just mentioned is really important. That's the opportunity to show your compassion by giving, monetarily, because there are other needs besides clothing that are here. The needs are never ending. And we have the ability to do that at home. So we started we have a student club called Travel Unbounded, and that's an opportunity for the students themselves. Everyone who comes on a trip like this becomes a member of the Travel Unbounded Club, but there's other students who aren't here that are also members of the Travel Unbounded Club. So they have also the ability to help, raise funds to provide support in between trips as well. So we're gonna make sure that the students activate that and take on that responsibility. The other that I wanted to say was, we couldn't do what we do and learn what we do without Light a Candle being such a solid organization. Not to underscore that, you have been doing this for so many years and it shows. So that, we've been fortunate to be able to work with you since 2019, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, so we've been coming for a while as well, but we can trust that the minute we step on the plane, we know we're coming to do, very good work that's very organized. Things are safe, well structured, and flexible, so we can do a lot of things that that may have been, we go off script when necessary because the opportunities arise, but it always goes back to just very solid learning and solid experience that is always life-changing. So I just want to thank you for being the leader that you are, setting that example, because our students are also looking at you and your team, and you all are being like those role models for our students to be able to run organizations back at home, to be good healthcare providers, to be responsible citizens and community members. So all of this is just very far-reaching. So thank you.
So we want to thank those that have taken their time to watch us.
Yes.
We're gonna share this link as well, and we're gonna send it to people. We want more people to get to know what we're doing here, and this beautiful collaboration with Charles Drew University. We're following what Charles Drew vision was as this wonderful man. So we thank you, and we're gonna show you a little bit more of what we're doing with this great collaboration. Please don't forget to donate. You go to lightacandledr.org/donation, and you can help our organization to do this beautiful work. Funding is needed to do this work. We cannot do it without you. So we love you, and we thank CDU and all the staff. Doctor, the director, you're the director of the college. I've been trying to remember the name.
Dr. David Carlisle.
Carlisle. Our president.
That's where the thanks really needs to go, because at the highest level of our university, we're getting full support and enthusiasm, and they wait to come back and hear. They're watching the videos that we send. So thank you, everyone. And Dr. Santana.
We have so many friends.
And our provost, exactly.
Thank you to all of you.
So thank you.
Thank you for putting that in your heart and making it possible for us to be blessed here in our nation. Thank you. There's no word and there's not enough thank you to really mean what we're feeling right here. So thank you, and really we're gonna keep showing you around what the students are doing. All right?